Hello, ang topic natin ngayon is for feedback and control systems, which is about transfer functions part 3. So kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung part 1 and 2, ililink ko na lang sa description para ma-check nyo muna para meron na kayong idea and concepts about this topic, transfer functions. So ito yung mga na-discuss nating concepts, topic, about sa topic, transfer function. And nakapag-solve na rin tayo ng problems sa part 1 and 2. Umabot tayo ng hanggang problem number 7. Or actually 8 pala. So sige, tuloy lang natin. Let's have problem number 9. So sulat muna natin. Write the DE for the block diagram below. Assume R of t is equal to 3t cubed and with 0 initial conditions. So ito yung block diagram. Okay, s to the 4th plus 3s cubed plus 2s squared plus s plus 1 over s to the 5th plus 4s to the 4th plus 3s cubed plus 2s squared plus 3s plus 2. Then we have the input R of s and the output C of s. So write the DE or the differential equation for the block diagram below. Assume that R of t, the input, is equal to 3t cubed and with 0 initial conditions. So hanapin natin yung DE given the block diagram. Ito yung block diagram ng transfer function. So, 'di ba, ang formula natin for the transfer function, let's say g of s, is the ratio of the output c of s to the input. Right? Ratio ng output to the input, which is equivalent dito sa given ratio yung nasa block diagram. Ito yung nagre-represent ng system. Ayan. So, ang gagawin natin, i-cross multiply lang natin. So, cross multiply natin to dito sa kaliwa. Then, cross multiply natin si R of s dito sa kanan. So, magiging copy natin to. Times C of S. Okay, kasi cross multiply natin. Then equal. So, copy natin to. Times R of S. Kasi cross multiply natin sa kanan. Quantity times R of S. Okay. 'Di ba? Sabi, meron tayong specific value ng R of t. Yung R of t is 3t cubed. So, if R of t is equal to 3t cubed, ano yung value natin ng R of s? So, kukuhain nyo lang yung Laplace transform. So, get the Laplace transform of both sides. So, ang Laplace transform ng R of t, R of s. Tapos, ano yung Laplace transform ng 3t cube? Bale, yung constant 3, pwede nyo na lang siyang ilabas ng Laplace transform operator. So, 3 times the Laplace transform ng t cube. Ano uli yung Laplace transform ng t cube? Diba Laplace transform ng t to the n is equal to n factorial divided by s raised to n plus 1. So, yung n natin dito is 3. So, therefore, we have 3 times Laplace transform ng t cube, n factorial, so 3 factorial over s raised to n plus 1. So, 3 plus 1. So, therefore, we have 3 times, what is 3 factorial? 3 times 2 times 1 over s raised to 3 plus 1, 4. So, 3 times 3 times 2 times 1, 9 times 2, 18. Times 1, 18. Right? So, 18 over s to the 4th. Ito yung R of s. So, pwede nyong i-plug in ngayon dito sa equation, yung R of s. So, copy natin. So, papalitan natin ng value yung R of s, which is 18 over s to the 4th. Yan. So, assuming zero initial conditions ito Sige, i-distribute natin tong C of s. Multiply each term by C of s. Magiging s to the 5th times C of s plus 4s to the 4th times C of s plus 3s cubed times C of s plus 2s squared times C of s. Ito na lang. Plus, kasya pa pala dito. Sige, plus 3s C of s, then plus 2 C of s equal, so distribute din natin yung 18 over s to the 4th. Bale, s to the 4th times 18 over s to the 4th plus 3s cubed times 18 over s to the 4th plus 2s squared times 18 over s to the 4th plus s times 18 over s to the 4th plus 1 times 18 over s to the 4th. Yan. So, simplify pa natin tong nasa right side. So, copy lang natin tong nasa left side. So, what is s to the 4th times 18 over s to the 4th? So, makakancel yung s to the 4th. 18 na lang. Plus 3s cubed times 18 over s to the 4th. So, 3 times 18, 54. Tapos, s cubed over s to the 4th. So, cancel tong s cubed. Yung s to the 4th, may matitira ka pang s to the 1st or s na lang. So, 54 over s. Plus 2s squared times 18 over s to the 4th. So, 2 times 18 muna, 36. Then, s squared over s to the 4th, cancel yung s squared. Yung s to the 4th, magiging s squared na lang, right? Over s squared. Then, plus s times 18 over s to the 4th. So, 18 over, cancel yung s cubed na lang, right? Over s cubed. Plus 1 times 18 over s to the 4th, 18 over s to the 4th. So, tsaka natin ngayon kukuhain yung inverse Laplace transform ng both side. So, get the inverse Laplace transform, or ILT for short, of both sides. So, dito sa left side, kuhain ang inverse Laplace transform. Inverse Laplace transform. Then, ganun din sa left side, ay sa right side, kuhain ang inverse Laplace transform nito. Sige, dito na lang. Yan. So, pwede nyong i-distribute yung inverse Laplace transform operator. I-inverse Laplace transform nyo yung bawat term. Okay? Paano yung inverse Laplace transform neto? Yung first term, s to the fifth c of s. So, recall, yung ginamit din nating formula before, na ang inverse Laplace transform ng kapag we have inverse Laplace ng s to the n times, let's say, a function x of s, yan ay just equal sa d to the n x of t over dt to the n, where x of t is the inverse Laplace transform ng x of s, provided that meron tayong zero initial conditions. Okay? So, dahil mga zero initial conditions naman tayo, sabi sa problem, so pwede natin i-apply yung formula na to. So, bale, inverse Laplace ng s to the fifth c of s. So, ano yung n natin? 5. So, bale, nth derivative, or dahil n is 5, fifth derivative. Fifth derivative nung inverse Laplace nung c of s, di ba c of t? Small c of t. Then dt to the fifth. Okay? And then next, how about yung 4s to the fourth c of s? Inverse Laplace transform is, so 4 constant, copy nyo lang. S to the fourth tayo ngayon. So, we have fourth derivative, right? So, d to the fourth, derivative ng c of t, dt to the fourth. Next, inverse Laplace ng 3s cubed c of s. So, plus, copy yung constant 3. So, we have s cubed. So, n is 3. So, therefore, we will have third derivative. Third derivative ng inverse Laplace ng c of s, c of t ulit, over dt to the third. Then next, plus inverse Laplace ng 2s squared c of s. So, 2 times, dahil meron tayong second power, second derivative, d squared c of t over dt squared. Then, plus inverse Laplace ng 3s c of s. So, plus 3, copy yung constant. Then, dahil s lang tayo, or s to the first derivative lang. So, dc of t over dt. Then, lastly, inverse Laplace ng 2c of s. So, plus 2. Inverse Laplace ng c of s is, wala siyang s, power of s, di ba? Automatic, inverse Laplace niya, c of t lang. Yan. So, tapos na tayo sa left side. Next, yung inverse Laplace transform ng right side. So, pwede nyo ring i-distribute yung inverse Laplace transform operator. So, kuhain nyo yung inverse Laplace transform ng bawat term. So, sa 18, ano ang inverse Laplace transform ng 18? Diba? That's just equal to 18 times the inverse Laplace transform ng 1. Okay? Ano yung inverse Laplace transform uli kapag 1? Yung impulse, right? D of t. Tapos, inverse Laplace ng 54 over S. S lang pala, sorry. Over S lang. So, yung 54, igilid nyo, constant. So, 54 times inverse Laplace ng 1 over S. 'Di ba ang inverse Laplace ng 1 over S is 1. So, 54 times 1 or simply 54. Sige, so sulat natin plus 54. Next, inverse Laplace ng 36 over S squared. So, labas nyo na lang yung 36 constant times the inverse Laplace ng 1 over S squared na lang. Okay? So, ano ang inverse Laplace ng 1 over S squared? Diba t? 36t. Okay, so we have plus 36t. Next, inverse Laplace ng 18 over S cube. So, labas yung 18 constant, inverse Laplace ng bale 1 over S cube na lang. So, dito, hindi siya eksakto. Kailangan natin ng neutralizing factor. Diba recall that the Laplace transform ng t to the n is equal to n factorial over s raised to n plus 1. Therefore, kailangan makuha natin yung ganitong itsura. So, we have 18 inverse Laplace ng 1 over, kailangan meron siyang over s raised to, may plus 1 ka added with the n. So, dahil 3 tayo dito, kailangan meron tayong 2. 2 plus 1 para makuha yung pattern na to. Tapos sa taas, maglalagay ka ng n factorial. Eh yung n natin is 2. So, pwede mo siyang lagyan ng 2 factorial. Kaso, hindi naman talaga 2 factorial yung numerator. 1 lang. So, ang gagawin mo, nagdagdag tayo ng 2 factorial, nagmultiply tayo sa numerator para ma-cancel out yon, mag-divide ka sa labas ng over 2 factorial. Diba? So, magiging 18 over 2 factorial is 2. Tapos, inverse Laplace na lang neto. Yung 2 factorial over s raised to 2 plus 1. So, what is 18 over 2? Sige, dito na lang. 9. And then, ang inverse Laplace na ngayon nito, eksakto na siya, t to the n. Where n is 2. T squared. Okay, so therefore, inverse Laplace nito is 9t squared. So, add tayo plus 9t squared. Next, saan na tayo? Dito na sa last. Inverse Laplace ng 18 over s to the 4th. So, yung 18, ilabas nyo na lang, constant. Then, kuhain ang inverse Laplace ng 1 over s to the 4th. So, same formula. This time, s to the 4th tayo. So, di ba kailangan natin makuha yung form na s 1 over s raised to. So, dahil 4 siya, split natin into 3 plus 1. So, dahil yung n mo is 3, meron ka dapat sa numerator 3 factorial. Again, ito yun Laplace transform ng t to the n is equal to n factorial over s raised to n plus 1. So, dahil nag-multiply tayo ng 3 factorial, kailangan ma-undo. So, sa labas, magdi-divide ka ng 3 factorial. Okay? So, bale, 18 over 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1, which is 6. Then, inverse Laplace ng 3 factorial over s raised to 3 plus 1. So, 18 over 6, 3. Tapos, inverse Laplace na nito, kuhang-kuha niya na yung ganitong itsura. N is 3, right? T to the n, which is t cube. T cube. Okay? So, plus, inverse Laplace nito is 3t cube. 3t cube. So, yan na yung sagot. Gets? Ito na yung differential equation. Okay, next. Problem number 9. 9 na to, no? Next, let's have problem number 10. Okay, sulat muna natin. A system is described by the differential equation or DE, d squared x over dt squared plus 2dx over dt plus 3x equals 1 with initial conditions x of 0 is equal to 1 and x prime of 0 is equal to negative 1. So, show a block diagram of the system giving its transfer function and all pertinent inputs and outputs. So, may hint. The initial condition will show up as added inputs to an effective system with zero initial condition. A system is described by the DE, d squared x over dt squared plus 2dx over dt plus 3x equals 1 with initial conditions x of 0 equals negative 1 and x prime of 0 equals negative 1. 1 lang pala to. And x prime of 0 is negative 1. Okay? Tapos, sabi, show a block diagram of the system giving its transfer function and all pertinent inputs and outputs. Tapos may hint. Hint, the initial condition will show up as added inputs to an effective system with zero initial conditions. So medyo iba to kasi so far yung mga kino-consider nating problem, puro zero initial conditions. Kaso ngayon, hindi na mga zero. Pag sinabing zero initial condition, yung mga value ng function and its derivative at time t or at any independent variable, dapat sa zero is puro zero. Ngayon, yung x of 0 is 1, tapos x prime of 0 is negative 1. So, hindi na to zero initial condition. Okay, so paano kaya yun kapag hindi na zero initial condition? Hanapin daw natin yung block diagram. So, same steps pa rin. So, simulan nyo sa differential equation. Kuhain nyo uli yung Laplace transform of both sides. Okay. Get the Laplace transform of both sides. Yan. So, distribute the Laplace transform operator. So, Laplace transform ng d squared x over dt squared plus 2, constant, tabi nyo na lang. Times Laplace transform ng dx over dt plus 3, constant, gilid, times Laplace transform ng x equals Laplace transform ng 1. So, Laplace transform ng second derivative of x. So, applying yung Laplace transform of derivative formula. So, dahil second derivative, magsisimula ka sa s squared. Then, times the Laplace transform ng x of t, capital X of s. Then, minus, so babawasan mo ng isang power yung s. So, from s squared, magiging s to the first or s. Then, i-multiply mo sa x of 0. Right? Then minus, yung s to the first, bawasan mo ulit ng isang exponent, magiging s to the 0. But s to the 0 is 1 na lang, right? So no need to write. And then, times mo yon sa first derivative of x evaluated at 0 or x prime of 0. Ito yung complete formula ng Laplace transform of derivative. So kaya natin dinidisregard na tong mga to dahil zero conditions nga tayo. Pero ngayon this time hindi i-disregard kasi may mga values sila. Sige. Then plus 2 times, so Laplace transform naman ng first derivative. So, first derivative ka lang, so meron kang s to the first or s. Then, multiply by the inverse Laplace ng x of s. Then, minus, so yung s, bawasan mo ng isang power, from s to the first, magiging s to the 0. Or 1 na lang, right? Wag na isulat yung 1. Then, times x of 0. Yan. Then, plus 3 times inverse Laplace ng x of s lang. Then equal to the inverse, Laplace transform pala ng x of s, and then equal to the Laplace transform ng 1 over s. Yan. Tapos saka nyo ipa-plug in yung value ng x of 0, x prime of 0. Ano nga uli yung value natin doon, given yon? Ito, copy natin. So we have s squared, x of s, minus s times x of 0 is 1, minus x prime of 0 is negative 1, plus distribute nyo tong 2, 2s x of s, so 2 times plus 2 times, magiging minus, kasi negative to, minus 2 times x of 0, 1. Then plus, so kasya naman ata, urong ko dito. Plus 3x of s equals 1 over s. So simplifying, we have s squared x of s minus s na lang to, negative of negative 1, positive 1, plus 2s x of s, negative 2 times 1, negative 2, plus 3, x of s is equal to 1 over s. Or s squared x of s, combine natin similar terms. So, negative s plus 1 minus 2. Negative 1 pala. So, magiging minus 1. Then, plus 2s x of s plus 3x of s equals 1 over s. So, yung mga walang x of s, etong two terms, negative s minus 1, i-transpose natin sa kanan. Tapos, iwan natin to sa left side yung s squared. I-factor out na natin yung x of s. So, x of s, factor out. Tapos, sa loob ng bracket, add natin yung mga coefficients. So, s squared plus 2s plus 3. Okay, quantity times x of s. Then equal to 1 over s, and then transpose negative s and negative 1, magiging plus s plus 1. Okay. Tapos, pwede natin ngayong i-divide both sides by s squared plus 2s plus 3. Para makuha yung pinaka-value ng x of s. So, makakancel to. Magiging x of s is, okay, paghiwalayin natin, pwede nyong i-distribute itong s squared plus 2s plus 3, divide each term. So, yung unang term is 1 over s. So, 1 over s divided by s squared plus 2s plus 3. And then, itong s plus 1, isang quantity, i-divide nyo din by s squared plus 2s plus 3. Okay. Or ang gawin ko na lang, x of s is equal to 1 over s plus s plus 1 times 1 over, i-factor out ko na lang to, 1 over s squared plus 2s plus 3. Yan. So, paano ngayon to i-represent as a block diagram? Diba sabi may hint? The initial condition will show up as added inputs to an effective system with zero initial condition. So, kung zero initial condition lang tayo, dapat ito lang, di ba? Yung 1 over s, which is yan yung r of s. Yung inverse, yung Laplace transform nung input sa right side, sa DE yung 1. Yung 1, di ba? Ito. Kaso, dahil may mga initial condition tayo, hindi zero, madadagdagan daw yung input. Particularly, yung s plus 1. Yan yung nadagdag. Kasi ito yung r of s eh. Tapos, ano yung pinaka-transfer function? Ito. Okay, ito yung pinaka-transfer function. So, ibig sabihin, pag sinulat natin yung block diagram, or pag dinrawing natin, ang input is, di ba, r of s pa rin, kaso madadagdagan ng s plus 1. So, magdodrawing kayo ng summing junction. Di ba ganito itsura ng summing junction? Okay, so, positive tong r of s. Tapos, etong s plus 1, i-add din natin. So, positive s plus 1. And then, etong sum nito, yung input, papasok nyo sa transfer function. Ito yung block diagram na yun. yung 1 over s squared plus 2s plus 1. Okay? Then, ito na yung magiging output, x of s. So, ito yung block diagram nung system. Yun yung hinahanap sa problem, di ba? Okay, show a block diagram of the system giving its transfer function and all pertinent inputs and output. So, yung mga inputs natin, yung R of S, which is equal to sa sa 1 over S, yung Laplace transform ng 1, plus yung added input na S plus 1 due to non-zero initial condition. So, sinum up nyo dito, then, yan yung papasok na input dito sa transfer function, yung 1 over S squared plus 2S plus 1 pala, sorry. Plus 3 pala. Anong transfer function? Plus 3. Yan. 1 over S squared plus 2S plus 3. And then, ang lalabas na output, yung X of S. So, ito yung sagot. Yan. So, I think siguro enough na to. So, nakasolve din tayo ng total of 10 problems for the topic transfer function. Sige. Siguro next time, mag-ano na tayo. Maghanap naman tayo ng transfer function ng different systems. Simulan natin sa transfer function ng electrical network or electrical system. Yan. So, gagamitin natin doon yung mga natutunan nyo sa circuits, like yung mga mesh analysis, nodal analysis, etc. Okay, so abangan nyo yung next video tutorial natin. So, follow lang kayo sa ating account para man-notify pag meron tayong next video tutorial. And subscribe na rin kayo sa ating YouTube channel, Engineered Math. Ililink ko na lang sa description yung mga past video tutorials natin for feedback and control systems, pati yung pinaka-playlist na rin ng feedback and control system para mapanood nyo yung lahat ng video tutorials ko doon mula sa unang lesson hanggang sa last lesson para meron kayong video tutorial playlist guide from our YouTube channel, Engineered Math, para sa buong subject nyo na feedback and control system. So good luck sa mga nagtitake ng feedback and control systems. Kayang-kaya nyo yan. Mag-aral lang mabuti. Practice. Solve lang maraming problems. And manood kayo ng mga video tutorials ko sa YouTube. Okay, sige. See you on my next video tutorial. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.